So out shooting today with the new Subaru Crosstrack, which is a hybrid car. Pretty cool. What a lovely colour. So we're going to be putting the drone up in a minute in the woods and messing around, just getting some different angles and stuff. And the sun has come out, which is really nice considering it was misty and horrible this morning. So the day started off with me and Scott going out with the Subaru, finding some locations not too far away from the dealership, and just experimenting with the cameras. Here's one shot with the A1 with the 135G Master on, so a bit of panning. Here's with the drone, the DJI Mini 3, and it's just a case of experiment and just see what we can come up with, really, just to see where those clips go, a bit like this, following the car, trying not to hit the trees, the branches and everything above me. And then Pocket 3, stuck out the sunroof, just hand holding just for that moment, just to see exactly what we would do. This is the first video I've done with them so far. There should be some more coming later in the year once the weather improves and everything, with some of the other cars that they sell as well. So here is the video. See what you think and let me know. And also, if you want a Subaru, give Cold Wheels a shout. The number's in the video. Yeah, please let me know what you thought of that short video. We really only spent around about an hour actually filming. The drone stuff, I probably did one take of each one, the passes and other bits and pieces as well, maybe 1 to 2 takes. So we didn't really spend a huge amount of time there out and about doing loads of stuff. So it did work quite well. Bit of a learning curve, filming cars, especially on the move. So me flying the drone and learning new techniques and trying not to crash at the same time. But yeah, it's it looks pretty good. I was pretty pleased. They're pretty pleased with it, which is good. But please let me know what you think. And then we messed around at the dealership, just a few ideas for future shooting as well, like with the electric car there as well. And then one of the big lorries turned up and it was actually offloading stuff, so I thought, pick the drone back up and get some pictures and video of the car transporter unloading the trucks, and I think there was another EV that came off as well. So that was quite cool to watch. The guy was like, "Oh, look, hello." So yeah, it was a good day out. I'll put a couple of the pictures I took as well in the video, so you can kind of see what the A1 did. I was using the 135G Master and the 35mm f1.2 Sigma lens. Benefit of those two lenses are they're extremely sharp and obviously very fast. So you've got f1.8 and f1.2, so you can pull shallow depths of fields, but extremely sharp images from those lenses, especially on the A1. Obviously 50 megapixels of detail as well. But real benefit for me is I've got a circular polarizer on there, which is magnetic. So I bought 2 magnetic rings, and it means I can swap the polarizers between those lenses because they're both 82mm, which is fantastic. Gone are the days of having to buy 2 of everything, as in 2 filters or a step down ring, which then you get the thing stuck on there and you can't get it unscrewed. The magnetic filters are the way forward. They are really, really handy, especially the circular polarizing. That's the most used filter that I really have. So you know, it's well worth the investment in those. I think it was 18 quid for one of the extra magnetic rings, and about 50 quid I think for the filter and one of the magnetic rings included. So yeah, it was pretty good deal, and it works really nicely. It gets rid of the reflections you don't want. Obviously you can look through the windscreen with no reflections, or the paintwork and stuff like that. So it really gives you control over your images, especially with reflective paint going on with the vehicles and stuff. So there you go. So that's the truck coming off. I'm just going to swap over to the photos now so you can see what I did. So with photographing cars, a huge thing is your angles, your the way your wheels are facing and stuff like that. This shot here kind of works, but it doesn't at the same time because it's right at the edge of the frame. But I was really trying to get in that curvature of the road, and you know, it just didn't work brilliantly, but it was still, you know, it's not too bad. This shot here is a moving shot, Scott driving around, but that shows you how shallow you can go with that f1.2 35mm. Works really well, and it's nice and sharp, but you can still blur the backgrounds out quite nicely and make that the subject. This shot here, it works okay, not brilliant, but at the same time the angles aren't quite right, so it's just finding and learning each different vehicle you're photographing to get those decent angles. Again, front on, looking straight down the road, not a bad shot, but at the same time we struggle with the shadows because obviously we're in woodland with the road going through it, with the shadows on the bonnet and the sides of the car and everything, so that was a bit of a no-no. And again, there the light was hitting the front of the car, and obviously with the polarizer I could shoot through the glass and you could see the detail and everything inside, and it worked quite well, but again not perfect due to the way the shadows were falling. This one here is our favourite shot. The angles look quite good, you could see the bulges and everything on the paintwork. The angle's quite good, you've got that twisty bit of road in the background which gives it a bit of depth. Shooting about f8 and the wheels turn slightly, which obviously make it look like it's moving. Yeah, worked quite nicely. Like I said, hopefully going to be doing some more videos with them soon with some different vehicles, and hopefully we can get a little more creative with some other bits and pieces as well, and some more cool locations like this one. You know, it's a very beautiful area, and plenty more around East Sussex that we can go and utilise as well, so that should be quite cool as we come into mid-spring into summer. So hopefully we can get some nice shots out when the weather is a lot better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions about any of the kit that I used, any advice maybe if you're a bit of a car photographer, videographer, that you think I might have a few tips might be worthwhile for me to know, that'd be amazing. Anyway, I shall see you soon. Please click the subscribe button, little notification bell as well, and we shall see you soon.